Alright, we should be live. We're back. Did the store not update yet? Or did I come in super late on the update last time? We'll refresh in 1 minute. Okay, so the store hasn't updated yet. Fair enough. Alright, so gonna hop over here. So I meant to play a bit more yesterday, but I also wanted to open my boxes that I'd gotten, like, literally last weekend and hadn't gotten to open yet. Because I wanted to make sure I had enough time to sort and put everything away, and yeah, it's a lot of sorting time. 3 VVs, so that was really good, including the alt art one. Regular play boosters, I don't buy collector boosters very often, and certainly not when the prices are this jacked up. Unless I'm planning to hold them for resale or something, and even then I need to have the money available. So. I haven't really lately, so. Hi, Masamune. Masamune, as I will forever call it. What do I want from this pack? I'm very inclined to grab, like, the Black Mage's staff, but I think Vanille might be better overall. Like, 4 mana, 3/2, get a permanent back from my graveyard. Yeah, it's probably just supposed to be Vanille. Like, I think Masamune is playable, but I don't think it's insane or anything. If you have the best creature on the board, then it puts a ton of pressure on the opponent to have to kill it, but you also really need to have the best creature on the board, because Masamune does not give any power and toughness boost at all, so. Triple Triad is real strong if you don't die the turn that you cast it, and you don't brick horribly. You know, like, you hit a land, they hit a land constantly, and then they draw spells, and then you draw another land or something. I'm probably just going to take Intervention. I've been drafting removal.deck for a lot of my drafts, and until everybody else stops passing me, like, 10 cornered by Black Mages and 5 Interventions, yeah, I don't super care for the Earth Crystal. I don't really care for any of the crystals. The white one feels the most likely to just win a game the turn after it comes down, but you still need a board presence. Like, you can't just play that and not have anything going on. If you do untap with a handful of creatures in that, though, you usually win because you'll gain so much life from the attack, and it'll be almost impossible for them to block, so. Gives all your creatures flying and lifelink and doubles your life gain, so. That is a really hard race to win, but even then, like, you have to have a board set up, and it has to be, like, better than. I know we're not going to wield the Circles of Power, but I'm kind of hoping we wield the Circles of Power. Also, I'm not at all committed to green and Vanille here, although I have drafted a lot of black-green. So if we see a good blue or red card, or even a good white card here. I'm down. Well, that is 2 good black-white cards now. Both Gabranth and Rufus. I could just take the Hectize, because I know I'll play it. But Gabranth is so strong. If we're getting Gabranth and Rufus, then Black-White specifically is open, even if white or black might not be, so... Yeah, Rufus is a fine enabler, but Gabranthus the payoff, and is incredibly good at that, so... Since Limit Break... MtG Gloves is so expensive. MtG Gloves is, for the most part, a worse Masamune, I feel like, because of that. Let's see... Take Limit Break... Quattrobe's fine. Instant Noodles is fine-ish. Cantrip. Guess I'm just gonna take the Limit Break here. Actually, no. If I'm not taking the thing, I think I'm gonna take the Warrior Sword. It's a non-creature spell to trigger my black mages. It goes with the red-black deck if we see good cards for it. Well, Magitech Infantry is decently powerful. I'm gonna take it over the Malboro. It's good both as long as we can get multiple copies, it's good both as a body on the board that gets another body, but also because it can get more bodies, sacrifice fodder for black-white shenanigans, so... Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place. I got a handful of removal spells. Kane is so weird. I have played against Kane and won. So I do not know quite how to feel about this man. Like, I am much more inclined to just grab Rescue Mission or Weapons Vendor here. I think it's gonna be the Rescue Mission. Gives me a bunch more bodies to have die for... I don't really care for Corel, though, and this thing is incredibly slow as a removal spell. There is a Mysidian Elder. I should either take the land or the Elder. I'm gonna take the Elder. Oh, there's Triple Triad again. Shuffler Boogie intensifies. Okay, I thought that was one of the Circles of Power coming back around, and that was about to be amazing. Fire Crystal... Final Days, Random Encounter, just another intervention, just another intervention. Yeah, this one's amazing until your opponent kills the creature that you target and you spent your entire turn activating that, and then you die because you're down your original creature, all of your mana, and the board state is not in your favor anymore. Yeah, I'm just going to pick up a Vane's Treachery here. I just want the black removal spells more than anything else. Alright, so Vanille is definitely out. Regardless of how the rest of this draft goes, Vanille is not making the final cut. I don't think. If Vanille makes the final cut, things went super wonky somewhere in the next, like, 3 picks. Alright, who's holding up all these packs? You little frog. Alright, we have a Vaughn. Alright, so Scout, Pirate, or Rogue deal combat damage to a player. Exile the top card of that player's library. You may cast if you don't create a treasure token. Or you cast a spell you don't own, put a 1/1 counter on each Scout, Pirate, and Rogue. No Pirates, no Scouts, no other Rogues. Or, sorry, he's a Scout, not a Rogue. So it's literally just Vaughn at this point, which is still fine with all of my removal spells, stealing the top card of my opponent's deck. It does not give you the ability to tap for mana of any color, though, so I need to make a few treasure tokens first. Also, is it cast or play? Cast or play? Cast it, so if I hit a land, I can't play it. Alright, more cornered by black mages. If you watched any of my drafts, you know how much, like, the Veins Treachery, cornered by black mages, intervention just buries opponents. Like, cornered by black mages is one of those cards when it was first spoiled, a lot of people were like, I don't know about this one. This one seems a bit wonky, and then actually playing with it with all of the other removal is just... It's both stopping your opponent from winning and its own win con, because it keeps making bodies that keep pinging the opponent for each removal spell you cast after that, so... Excuse me. Trub, Lucy, Syncopate. Other Quattrub is like medium. I have the Elder. I need some like Hectize or something. I give up. Did this person disconnect? Is that why all the packs are coming so slowly? Or are they just agonizing over their picks? Because I took like the full time for Vaughn and things are still coming pretty slow. Oh, that's another Earth Crystal. I have 3 interventions. Blazing Bomb might be able to kill like smaller creatures. Like 2 or even 3 toughness creatures. Don't think so. Problem is that I'm just taking like Warrior's Sword. I'm not taking Phantom Train because not the sacrifice deck. I will take I'm not running a 3rd Warrior's Sword, so I'm going to take the Fire Crystal, but I'm not running it. Actually, we have some white cards in the sideboard. If I got something really good, I might splash some white, so I do not need a 3rd Quattrub. I can use the Quattrub in combination with the bomb, like ping it once and and then deal and then kill it. I'd still have the other creature on board, so it's still a 1-for-1 removal. In that scenario. Like, all I did was sack a 1-1 at that point, and and then, cast a 3-mana 3-2, so... Oh, hey, Vivi, how's it going? Like, if I had grabbed some of those red-blue lands that were going around, I might, but I'm just gonna take another corner by black mages. I know what this deck is all about. Do I want Evil Reawakened? It does have to be from my graveyard, and I don't even have anything to get back yet, so I might just want the Malboro. Over Call the Mountain Chocobo. Excuse me. Obviously, if this were paper, I'd take my 4th VV and go home and be happy. Ooh, speaking of blue cards I would splash for, this lady. I have, like, no blue sources, right? I'm still tempted, even with lightning magic, thunder magic in this pack. I still kind of really want to take Quistis. I'm going to take the thunder magic because it goes really well with everything else I have, but like legit Quistis might be one of the best cards in the set. think she is definitely the best non-rare or mythic at this point. I can take a fight on. I can take a Sabo Tender. None of the good blue cards are going to wheel. I take Captain Lannery's Storm here. And I would have a pirate for the... I would have a pirate and another treasure maker for the other Vaughn in my deck, who is also a 3-drop. Legit, that might even be correct, honestly. Brahi and Black Waltz number 3. I have so much removal, I have to take Brahi, but... Brawny. He has an N there, huh. Brane? Brane. That might be it. I'm sorry, they didn't have voice acting back when these games were coming out. So it's on the players to figure out how things were pronounced, and all I needed to do was jumble like 2 letters, and I'm mispronouncing the name from now until the end of time. Don't think I'm running any of these. So I opened 3 boxes. Between me and my brother, we did 6 pre-release kits and prize packs. I have 3 VVs. I have 1 Ignis. And that's true of a bunch of the uncommons in this set. Like, not complaining, because I'd obviously much rather have 3 VVs. I just think it's surreal that you can go that deep and not get a second copy. There are uncommons that I don't have any copies of from this set. That genuinely throws me. What do you get back? Return target instant sorcery from your graveyard. Actually, you know what? No, we'll take this one over the Gigas. I have tons of instants and sorceries to get back. And we got a Hill Gigas anyway. Probably not running Call the Mountain Chocobo. Or the Guardian Force. That particular Guardian Force. Maybe the Sabo Tender to... just because it pings. Oh, wow, we even got the other Mysidian Elder back. I'm pretty sure that was in the pack with Brahi and Black Waltz, so... Yeah, the only card that I'm actually actively missing from the set, like, wish I had gotten one, is Cloud. So... again, I'll take the 3 VVs and figure out the Cloud. I'm pretty sure I can trade one of the VVs for, like, Cloud and other stuff that I'm missing. You know, like, that level of... I'm not broken up about it, but... I probably don't need Light of Judgment, and Triple Triad is probably more cute than good in this deck. Also, I have a lot of reactionary spells, so I don't want to have Triple Triad active when the opponent has, like, no board state, and I don't have a great board state. I'm just flipping up, like, cornered by black mages. It's like, oh, I would have rather had this in my hand to kill your next creature with. Then, you know, having to exile it if I don't play it this turn. Probably don't need Laughing Mad, but it helps if I start flooding out a little bit. Like, at this point, I'm wondering if I don't just drop these 2 and a land, but then I have to worry that my 4-drops aren't going to get cast on time, and that's going to be rough. Maybe don't go all in like that. Might be like one of the bombs and the Quattrubs, honestly. Like, it's a neat combo, but I don't need it. I got a lot more better stuff going on. Yeah, okay. Got the mana necessary to kill their early stuff, and... more land, though, was not what I needed, even with a 6-drop in my hand. I'd rather draw some cheaper spells. Oh, right, because I have the kill gaze, I actually have to pass priority. Bomb, you are late. Okay. Alright, let's see if they get their... Yeah, they did. They have their blue mana, so... Ooh! This is on all of their creatures, right? On each creature you control. Yeah, that's a little bit brutal. When they're the creature that they revealed is 2 bodies in a trench coat. Alright. Yeah, I might legit just bomb their 2/1 flyer at this point. Because they won't have enough mana. Or I might be bombing Angelo. Probably not bombing Angelo. Good God. So many lands. We're definitely going to intervene on Renoa here and then attack for 2. Because they won't have the mana to cast the Dragon or Dragoon Wyvern. It's a Wyvern. It's referencing a Dragoon, not a dragon. No dragons were involved in the making of this creature. But yeah, they won't have enough mana to play that and put 1/1 counters on both their creatures this turn, so... Yep. I was gonna say, technically I can kill... the Wyvern next turn with the counter on it, so... Excuse me. And they would have to block with their 3/3 and their 2/1 here in order to kill it. Yeah, okay. I accept. Is this... I was gonna say, are they gonna Choco kick my bomb or something? Oh, that's not great for me at all. And the infinite lands draw is killing me. That's an instant, but this is a sorcery. And it has to tap to do that. Oh, this is frustrating. Yeah, I kind of have to do this now before they can... start saving all their guys. Yeah, you don't have enough mana for that. 1 more mana to do that trick. Also, is this a sorcery? Yeah, this is that sorcery speed anyway. So, unless it's like Cure Magic or You Are Not Alone, it is Cure Magic. Alright. Well, at that point I'm going to have to kill one of them again anyway, so might as well stop them from gaining the life. But that does leave them with a 3/2 flyer and 2 2/2s on the ground. If they have nothing else they want to do first. Yeah, this game feels like a loss. Oh. So they have something else they want to do, they're just attacking first then. Or it doesn't matter because I'm drawing nothing but land. This is land number 9. And I have 5 spells in the graveyard, so I'm almost 2-for-1 ratio on land to spells. So there's absolutely no way I am winning this game. Unless I draw Laughing Mad into something else. And even then, I don't think I'm winning. Like... Look, opponent, I'm not the boss of you. Actually, hang on. If we're gonna do this anyway... Let's make sure it doesn't live because of +4/+4. Holding the land for Laughing Mad. I give up. Is their hand infinite land also, or just reactionary spells that they don't want to cast? Let's see. Alright, this one first. Oh, Angelo! How could this have happened? I will save flashing it back on the intervention for later. When they play an actual threat. You know, an actual threat. Oh my god. I still have to chump here on one of them. Or maybe they'll finally remember their other card has game text. Because I should have been dead a long time ago. So they just, like, mono 7-drops with, like, things like Crystal's Chosen and... yeah, and they were just being greedy about it? Sure. Okay, and bad removal. Yep, you got it. Yeah, if they have just put, like, 2 counters on, like, a counter on their Wyvern and their 2 1/1s, I would have been dead eons ago with the lands that I was drawing, so... I appreciate them giving me time to claw my way back into that, because... if they had a bricked on a land for another turn, they were going to have to drop, like, 5 removal spells on Black Mage tokens and just die. So, that would have been cool. They gave me a chance, but... 10 land in a row. It's not 10 land, but I drew 10 lands that game before I drew my 6th spell, so. I really could not win that game. Oh, hey, Sabo Tender, where were you? If I draw a mountain, I don't think I can lose with this hand. I can lose with this hand, but I'm probably not going to, so. I'm going to keep it, but if I don't draw the mountain, I'm going to be real sad. There it is. Right on time. Go get him, Sabo Tender. Sabo Tender, why are you not, like, a pirate? Alright, so landfall. Loki for 1. Cast Queen Brahi. And pass the turn. Actually, I might have supposed to have attacked there, but with Vane's Treachery and Lightning Magic, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to attack with Brahi next turn. Safely. Oh, they have the shock also? They have a straight-up lightning bolt. Okay. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I'm down for the trade here. Did not draw a land, though. Because I was going to say, I trade there, I play Vaughn. Because we overlap in a color, so I might just be able to steal their spells anyway. Oh. Well, that's Josh. So... low-key, I want to block here and trade for Josh. I'm not even kidding. Or trade for this so that I can kill Josh next turn, guaranteed. But I think I'm just going to take the 2 here and draw land naturally. And miss out on some damage. Because I have to do in this order. My treasure. Hi, Sabo Tender, how are you? Hi, Rydia, how are you? Damage. Start and draw. Alright, they have no sagas in their graveyard, right? So... just kill the Tender here. Let's play a land. Block with Rydia. Sure, why not? Spawn a 3/3, gives me another body. Start a land, draw a card, yep. Aw, that's adorable. Open fire. Guess I should have played the bomb first, but... I missed out on a point of damage there. Oh. Hi, Zell. Yeah. Yeah, that's the appropriate response to that. Hey, look, the deck did what the deck is supposed to do. It played a ton of removal and value cards, and opponent died because they couldn't handle all my value. With all their stuff being dead. All of their relevant stuff being dead. Alright, so if I don't draw 100 lands, we can win the game. As long as I draw, like, 5-ish lands total, I should be able to make do with the rest of my cards. I mean, I'm going first, and that's 2 cornered by Black Mages into 2 Sephiroth interventions with a 2-mana 2/2. Alright, I just want to draw a Swamp next turn. Deck, Swamp, go. That's not a Swamp, and you know it. I was gonna say, if they block here, I'm casting the Queen. Because a Swamp next turn, if they don't kill her, just ends the game in my favor, basically. There was that one time, though, where I played against a deck that managed to stick Brahi and kill all of my stuff, and I somehow clawed my way back into that game, but... Yep, that's fair. Especially since I sacked the land to do it. I would have had it, too. This is still fine, though. Like, Sabo Tender 4 removal spells. I do not like their chances of ever sticking a creature here. And that's my 4th land. So, everything's live. The opponent's never going to have another creature. Oh, please spend the turn equipping this dumb thing. Because that means you don't have anything else, so... Alright. I'm gonna just suplex their fishman here. Because the cornered by black mages can kill anything, and the suplex just happens to kill their guy right now. Yep. Have anything last turn? I'm assuming we're just equipping this thing up. And make a slightly more resilient threat. Yep. Oh my god. This deck. Sure. You got it. That just lets me click attack all this turn. Ooh, Captain Lannery Storm. That's a pretty good one. Yep. As indeed, fine. There's no way I wasn't casting that turn in order to try and get more damage in. Yeah, I'm content to just hold now. Goodbye, Hilgigus. Yep. Would you like to give it some ninja blades too, or a fancy staff? Okay. Yep. Okay, you got him. Yep. If you say so, opponent, I don't think you ever really got to do anything there. You were just constantly being buried by my cards. The only time it looked a little grim is when I discarded, or when I didn't draw the land, and I had to trade off the rat to cast Brahi, and then she died immediately. That was like the only point in the game where it looked like I might possibly not win that game. The rest of the time, it's just like, how am I going to win this game? What order of spells am I going to have to cast for this to work out? And the opponent goes first? This is just so medium. Like, I'm going to have to cycle the Malboro if I don't draw a land. I might not have a 2-drop other than cycling the Malboro. Alright, Shock helps a lot. Shock helps keep them off my back for a little while. Like, yeah, I just get to kill Prompto here. Natural Swamp? Nope. Alright, fine. Hey Steiner, how's it going? Yeah, we're just gonna Swamp Cycle now. The 1-3, an 0-1. Really, we don't have to cycle Hill Gigas to get my 4th land, but I'm assuming that they're going to play some kind of equipment here. No. Alright. I have to remember, Giat actually has double strike. Oh, good. We drew a 4th land naturally. Okay. 2 point of damage. 4-3. Attacks. So this thing costs 5 to re-equip. They are down to 2 cards in their hand, though, so not super worried here. Yeah, they played out a Naked Garuda, so... Yeah, if anything, I should be discarding the Undercity Dire Rat to Laughing Mad. But I'm probably just going to kill Steiner here when they give him flying. Oh, they're going to give Giat flying? Okay. That's even better, because if they're going to combat trick him up, that's great for me. Alright, they didn't do anything. I think I'm going to save myself like 8 damage here by killing him now. Technically 10 by gaining the 2 life. Because they're going to make him fly next turn too, so... Ah, and Steiner's now a 3-2. That would be a trade for my Hill Gigas, and then he doesn't fly after that, so that doesn't seem great. Alright. Let's discard a mountain, see what we hit. The lands. Alright, this is Garuda's last turn, so they can give Steiner flying, gain 3 life, or gain 4 life, rather, or hit me for 5 damage. And they're going to draw the cards off of the Blitzball. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Yes, they are a white-red deck. They probably have more than enough mana right now, and they just need spells. And that's potentially a lot of spells. Oh, but they drew one. Okay. So that's actually pretty decent for me. Trade. Okay. It's fine. Only gives... Oh no, it gives 2 toughness, so it would actually make the Magitech infantries a little more problematic. Alright. Let's give you a sword then. Then only Steiner's really getting through. Yeah, maybe I should have cast Brahi this turn first. That way I could give her a sword next turn. After attacking. That is in fact a 3-3 Flying Vigilance. And that's my guy dead. Alright. Oh. That block, get that treasure. Alright, so if they suit up the Galley Cat, I'm gonna have to drop the Hill Gigas to trade with it. I can't keep taking that in the air. Yep, that's what they're gonna do. Alright, I might just be dead next turn if they have a removal spell of some kind, but... Non-creature spell, right? Yeah. Nothing I have attacks into their 6/5 right now, so... Oh, that's so terrible. Oh! Why did I think he had Reach? He has Trample and Haste. I thought he had Reach and Trample for some reason. Who am I thinking of? Yeah, I legit thought the Hillgigas had Reach when I cast him. So I was just dead there, because I had absolutely nothing to stop their cat, so... Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know why I thought the Hillgigas... I mean, I know why I thought it had Reach. It's a giant creature, so... Alright, I'm on the play. I have some removal spells and some cheap creatures and all that good stuff, so... I have a cheap creature and a removal spell, but you know what I mean. Alright. Kind of really want to kill the Gardener here, not gonna lie, but... At the same time, that seems questionable at best. Let's see if they trade for their 1/1 Death Touch here, or just take 2. It's gonna take 2. It's fair. Alright, we'll wait then. Alvain's Treachery down a big thing if they play it here. Okay. That's good for them, if that's all they're gonna do. Yeah, if their ramp spell isn't ramping them into anything, then it doesn't really matter. Playing a 4-drop on turn 3 on the play, or on the draw even, is way more impressive than playing your 6-drop on turn 5. Alright, they had to play a land there in order to cast that, so... That being said, I kind of wish I had my suplex. Oh, oops, wrong thing. Kill that. Hit them for 6 real quick. Play the Tender. Pass the turn. So landfall first. Make your 2/2. Precious Wanderings. Alright. Will in fact make it a 3/3 and make another one. Unless they're going to put the counter somewhere else. Yep. Alright, well, this is getting awkward. Alright, deal them a point. Swing 4. Trade with their 3/3. Yep. Sabo Tender a better attacker in theory. I could have put it on the rat, so that way if they kick my creature, Actually, no, that's not a problem. It's a 6/6. I'll be able to kill that. Sacrificing the rat. And then I'll have the treasure to cast the Hill Gigas. Because right now, it would trade for their Chocobo and their Gardener to kill my 5/3, so most of their body's done. They not play a land this turn, or they have a Choco Kick? Ah, they have a Love Song. Wait, yeah, that was the wrong timing for that. Yeah, they only had until the end of their turn, not the end of their next turn, to play the card, so they had already played their land for the turn. Yeah, it's not great for me. Okay. Mostly because the T-Rexer is a 6/6, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna take too much damage here. Puts him down to 6. Yep, okay. Those. Yeah, so I'm probably going to have to do, if they hit a land here, is trade Vaughn off for one of the 3/2s, and then Sorcerer Schemes to kill T-Rexer. If they didn't play a land... Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means Treachery. Oh, but I'm not going to be able to cast anything off the top of their deck now. So yeah, I just have to pass. I was thinking I was going to be able to possibly get a spell there, but that's not true. If they landfall... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm incredibly dead now. I think they're supposed to pull back a land, but I'm not even sure if that's true. Yeah, they can pull back T-Rexer and it'll have haste next turn off of Brynhar, but I think this is a 6 of one, half dozen of the other, how am I dead here situation. Because, yeah, even if I draw Intervention now, I can't cast it and Hill Giant, so... Yeah. Yeah, we're just dead here. We're insanely dead to Brynhildr. Alright, was that my third loss? Because if so, that's very disappointing. That means, like, I just bricked constantly in 2 different games and then flooded out the third one. Yeah, okay. No, this is the type of deck that's been performing very well for me, and I just did not draw my removal, like, 2 different games, and, you know, when you have Bane's Treachery, like, what was it, 3 cornered by Black Mages, 3 interventions, like, I just could not keep up with the removal, and I just fell a little bit too far behind. Alright, let's see what the store has. Is it nothing good? Okay. Alright, so that's going to do it for this draft. If you're watching this live, give me a minute, we'll do another one. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.